What is a commander? More than a word, more than a title. It's an identity, something that transcends time and place. A commander is not born. They are built, shaped by adversity, etched with scars.
Can't get them when you first huddle up, and you got to earn them. And you sure as hell don't want to, but you do need them to grow.
A commander may fall, but they always rise.
You truly don't know who you are until you get your ass knocked down. If I know anything about our team, they will absolutely get up swinging.
When the field is in chaos, a commander does not flinch.
Let's go!
Calm becomes their shield. Courage, their spear. A commander may shine under the light, but is polished in the dark. In the quiet and the unseen, they hold the standard.
Whatever you do, impose the will.
Every rep, every room, every day. They do not stand above their people, but beside them. A leader of warriors.
Tom Terry puts it in. Spectacular! I mean, this is video game stuff right here.
Hey, welcome back to another Friday's edition of Fandom Has What? No intelligence. I'm Smoke. I got South on camera, and we got Trail with audio only. Hey, man, I'm glad that little 2 minute plus or minute and a half video was played before we came on, because at the beginning of the video, I was going to, come back and say, hey, South, have we been playing like a commander? Trail, have we been playing like a commander? But before we get to that, we always do a little recap from the week before. South, South, talk to me. We played Sunday at 425 against the Dallas Cow Skirts.
Did we even play, bro?
We showed up, but we ain't show out. Talk to me, South. How you feeling after what happened Sunday?
What's there to say, man? I don't know, man. Like the defense allowed 37 points to apparently they're the best offense in the league, I think, sure. But like all week I heard their defense not good. Their defense is bad. It's horrible. They look pretty good to me. They look pretty good to me, man. The week before, I heard, oh, the Bears have the 31st ranked rush defense in the league. Yeah. They look pretty good to me that week, too.
Uh-oh.
So,
Are we the get right game?
Looks like it. Sounds like it.
Talk to me, Trey. Talk to me, Trey.
Hey man, I'm gonna be real. That video, it got a different feel depending on the result of the week. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired of the feeling that I currently got with it. But I ain't got much to say, bro. Like last week was a disappointment, despite the understanding of who wasn't on the field and all that. Like I don't recognize this team, man. And, I ain't really got a whole lot to say in regard to last week. I'm ready to move on.
Appreciate pulling up. Everybody, make sure y'all share this. Get it out there. Appreciate y'all pulling up, man.
Come on.
Yeah, I was ready to move on beginning of the fourth quarter Sunday. Oof. Listen, what bothered me Sunday is I'm watching the game. We scored to get 22 points. And the broadcast team said, it's not over. It was 44-22 at that point. It's not over. Like, so
Oh,
are you just telling me that so I can stay in front of this TV and listen to, all the crap y'all about to spew out your mouth the rest of this fourth quarter?
yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, we didn't show up. Well, we showed up. We ain't show out according to how we thought we were. Um, yeah, I put that game behind us, man. We lost Jayden in that game. You know what I mean? Once again, before we get to the injury report, South, is this team playing like a commander?
What is a commander, man?
I thought we kind of had an idea coming, off that the hot season last year, coming into this season. Um, we were fairly healthy, and it just seemed like some of the commanders started to get hurt due to injury, you know what I mean, stuff like that, and I think it took a toll. Um, but I don't know what a commander is right now, so I'm 3-4.
I
It's
don't know
it's
either.
the world, like, is the season not over if you think about it. It's not. But the last two, well, yeah, the last 2 weeks of ball is like disturbing. It's very disturbing. You hit on it. The Cowboys supposed to have the last ranked defense. The Bears supposed to have the 31st, 32nd ranked run defense, and they shut us down. They shut us down when it
Hmm.
mattered the most. So I don't know, man. But Trill, what's a commander, bro? If you did, not
I
sure.
thought.
Yeah.
What you saying?
What is a commander, bro? Right now,
No,
what is
I
it?
can't answer it.
Okay.
I
All
don't.
right.
The identity. Everything that they told me what we were is not what we've been seeing. So what I think a commander is not what we're seeing. Um, yeah, bro.
Have
I
we arrived violently at any point in this season?
nah, like, and to me that
We do.
was like a sentiment of the defense,
You
and
can wrap
truly, like,
up.
that's not what we're seeing from them.
Gonna wrap up.
Hey, I'm up. I'm up. It's just a day. I'm sorry. Like, hey, I'm up. I'm telling you, I'm wide awake, man. It's just one of those days, man. Like, this is two Fridays in a row that we have not been able to, spread praise about this team. I mean, at the beginning of the show, but hopefully by the end, one of my trail or south could convince me. You know what I mean?
Don't look
And
over
I'm gonna
here.
leave it up to them. I'm
Don't
gonna
look
leave it
over
up to
here
them
for that.
today, huh?
You
I'm
got to
leaving
count
it
on
up to them.
Trail. You got to count on Trail for that one.
Well,
I,
don't count on me, buddy.
oh my goodness.
I
Fandom
mean,
has no intelligence. Let's go.
yeah.
Don't count
Let's
on.
go.
Okay, well, all right.
All right. Okay. Well,
I'm
since we
I'm
want to
gonna
move
say this,
on,
man.
yeah, go ahead. Go
We
ahead.
we 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 got to do the show, but
Yes, we do.
I mean that we got to do the show because that's what we got to do. But I'm game planning for Seattle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! What do you mean?
Oh, my bad,
Oh,
my fault. Excuse me, sorry. Fandom has no intelligence.
he can't
This
even
what I'm
get the
at.
Monday night. He already at next Sunday. Don't we
Yeah,
play next Sunday at what, 8:15,
at
8:20?
8:20.
Yeah,
At
night
8:20.
game, man.
Yes, the Sunday night. My boy Jaden.
He
Yeah,
already
Jaden
9 days
back.
away. All right, let's get to it. Let's start it up. All right. We always start off with the injury report. We got some promising news.
No, we don't. We don't
We
have no
do. Hey,
problem.
hold on. It's very promising. Let me tell you why. The doom and gloom is Five is out once again. We all know that. They
Who
made the
who who,
announcement.
who else didn't practice though? Smoke.
Deron Payne. Listen, I thought it was a couple of days last week he didn't practice, but he still played. Did he show out? I don't know. But hey, so we have no Jaden. Deron Payne is a DNP with a toe injury. I'm not sure if it's turf toe or if he jammed his toe on the corner of the bed. Any of y'all ever jam your toe on the corner of the bed? That thing, oh my goodness, that's like one of the worst
This is where
things.
we at. This is where we at now. Yeah, we
I
talking
gotta find a way, so
My
I
boy
gotta
can't
find
play
this
because he hit
way.
his toe on the corner of the bed. That's
Hey,
crazy, bro.
them
I'm
This is
drinks.
done.
where we at, Trail. This is what we doing. Man, this is bad.
Hey,
All
bro,
right.
because he finished the game. Well, no, like, I can't even say he finished the game because they took a lot of the starters out in the fourth quarter. And then when we look at snap counts, we're like, well, he got career high snaps. But guess who else I saw with a career high snaps on the defense? Nick
Valor,
Valor.
crazy, crazy.
Oh man. But
It's
let's move on. Kosa Yakov was limited today. I thought Kosa, like, you know what I mean, would not saying have a role in this offense, but I don't know, I guess he's just special teams, you know what I mean? Sam Cosmi, full. This is his second week. Um, Came up with a back injury. I didn't know anything was wrong with his back until like yesterday, but he came up with a back injury. He didn't practice yesterday. He practiced in full today, so he's good to go
Wait, who
Monday.
who who is this?
Sam
Cosby.
Cosmi. Sam Cosmi.
Oh man, I didn't know. I didn't even see that. That missed me.
Yeah, he had a
He
back
practiced
injury.
today though, Trail.
Yeah, he practiced fully today. Bobby Wagner had a thumb,
Who
but he's
cares?
been full the last 2 days. Um, wish that thumb would have fell off. But Terry McLaurin and Debo Samuels will be back Monday night. They practiced in full the last 2 days. We've been missing them on the offense. We have really been missing them on the offense. You know what I mean? Um, it's a plus. That is a plus. But I understand 5 is the key. 5 is the key. He's the key to the ignition, and we don't have him. But I got faith in Marcus Montana. I got faith in him. I've seen him, you know what I mean, last year. I've seen him some this year. Yes, Sunday getting pressed into action wasn't his best, you know what I mean, performance, but I've seen him do way better in the burgundy and gold. South,
Mm,
moving right along to the offense.
yeah,
Terry's back. Debo's
yeah,
back.
yeah,
Cosme's playing right guard.
yeah.
Um, Talk to me. What Cliff got to do, man? Got Marcus Montana back there.
He
Yeah,
gotta do whatever he can.
yeah.
Mm,
As Deuce would say, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, Cliff.
yeah, buddy.
One of them
Hey,
days.
buddy. Yeah.
Mm,
What's up, man?
mm.
Yeah, pal. Yeah.
That's the type of game plan. Yeah.
Um. Good for Cliff. You know, he's got some pieces back. Cliff, I think, will keep cliffing. Because our offense, I don't really know. They're like the Green Bay game, I think, had him in a little tizzy, Cliff. But other than that game, I think he's been doing all right
Mhm.
as far as the rest of the season goes. Like the Giants game wasn't really efficient, as probably not as efficient as he wanted it to be, but that game, Green Bay was kind of eh. But everything else, I think they've been doing as much as he can. I think having Terry and Debo back will open up the run game because
Mhm.
now we've got some receiving threats. Not that Jalen Lane and Luke weren't. It's just that they're not consistent enough to pressure the defense. But now, with Terry and Debo, defenses are going to have to be more honest. They
Mhm.
might not be able to stack the box. And if they do, Mark is a veteran. He knows what to do. If they do that, probably audible out, hit a little quick throw on the outside or something like that, and make them pay.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't think, I think teams will have to go back to what they're accustomed to doing. I don't know if like Kansas City was going to stack the box in the first place because I heard some Kansas City fans earlier this week on social media saying that that's not their game. They usually just go too deep. Their their defensive backs are good. Linebacker Nick Bolton's good, but he can't cover anybody. He's a good like run stopper. Um, and then Drew Tranquil is like a hybrid type of guy. But I think we will be able to run the ball on Kansas City, and we have to score. I don't think we played keep away as much as I heard that a little bit this week and today. I don't think time of possession really matters. I think we need to score points. Um, because like we were talking off air, if you have the ball for 10 minutes and only score three, and you kick off and the other team score in 30 seconds, you're down 7-3. Your time of possession is 7 more minutes than them, or 9 minutes, whatever.
Yeah.
So time of possession, cool. I get it. It's Patrick Mahomes. Ideally, you don't want him to give him the ball at the end of the game. I think that's what people are kind of uh, putting that like time possession thing where you don't want to give him the ball at the end. But as far as like overall game, I don't really think it matters too much.
Do you, if we win the toss, do you receive some?
Who cares?
Oh,
Who
okay.
cares? Who cares? Because the way we play is even if we receive or if we kick off, whatever, if we receive, we usually our first drive isn't good for
Yeah.
whatever reason. First drive is horrible. And then if we kick off, we're giving up 7 from what I've seen. So pick one. They like to they I don't know the coaching staff likes to quote analytics now, so they could probably find somebody to look up whatever they need to do. But it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters if they kick off or receive.
Yeah, I think two of our last three opponents, the Falcons and the Cowboys, they won the toss and they said we want to receive.
Oh,
Yeah, they put us in the hole both of those games. Trail, talk to me. Cliff, what do you got to do, bro? What Cliff got to do to, keep this thing close and, hope that we can walk out with a victory, bro? What Cliff got to do?
Dear Lord, I come as ever today and request that you touch the mind and the soul of Cliff Kingsbury this upcoming Monday. May that cascade to his players and that they execute the plan that he set forth for them. In your name we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
Oh my goodness, he done brought out a prayer. Hey, listen, we got Reverend Trail in the building. Oh my. Ah, he just prayed for for what I thought was the strong suit of the team, the offense, but we haven't been, playing really that strong as of lately. And that's due to injury, man. Like I try not to use injury as an excuse, but when I see Robbie Chosen lined up out wide, he catches a pass, he stops and says, "Let me try this juke move." I don't know what juke move that was called. I guess that was like he tried to hit it with the. It didn't get anywhere. Didn't get anywhere. Shout out to Chris Moore once again, another good catch, 44 yards down the field. But I got guys that were drafted last year and this year. Luke, I want to say 0 catches. Did he even have a target? Yeah, he had one target. It was the fourth and one, crosser route or over, and Marcus just missed him. Missed him by a couple yards. He was wide open. Just missed him.
The,
Jalen
the truth
Lane.
of the matter is,
Mhm.
without Debo and Terry, the offense is stagnant. I mean, it can't do anything. Like, obviously Jaden is out, so
Yeah.
um, it's super dependent. I give kudos to Jalen and Luke. They trying. They're not
Mhm.
there yet. Um, Sorry about that, but yeah, I don't see no other option, man. Like Debo and Terry got to be on, man, and because they're gonna have to carry Marcus. You know what I'm saying? And if it don't work out like that, man, it's gonna be a long day. Cause You ain't got to the defense yet, but man, man.
Yeah. So like, yeah, that's why like I wanted to start off with the offense. Because I think, I mean, with Terry back, Debo missed just 1 week, he's back in the lineup. It does give the Chiefs, what I mean, a little bit more to game plan for on their defensive side. Like you can't just sit up there. I'm sorry. If you want to play man to man like these teams did last week and what we saw with the Bears a little bit in that game, y'all didn't see Terry. And I don't know what Marcus Montana, deep ball accuracy is, but if it's a one-on-one opportunity with Terry, it goes back to like that old Heineke, Terry down there somewhere. You know what I mean? Like just throw it up, give him the opportunity. He's healthy. He just told the camera today that, it was different, what I mean, coming off of this injury. You know what I mean? He wanted to be 100%, what I mean, trusting the medical staff and stuff like that. So, hey Terry, if you're telling me you're 100%, you're 100%. I want to go see it. You're one of the freshest receivers on this roster right now. You missed what, 4 weeks? So now it's time to come back and be who you are. Shout out to Deuce. Deuce say, he wants Terry to be like dig into that villain side. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Like because you hearing the words going around about you right now, McCorn. You do. Not saying that I lost faith in you. Not saying South lost faith in you. Not saying Trail lost faith in you. But there are some people that have lost faith in you. Don't then prove them people wrong, man. Debo, hey, hey, that heel. I know you need it. Debo needs that heel. He needs everything to be, right for him to be who he is.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, man, with just not having Jaden, I like my chances the more I get closer to Monday, bro. Not saying we gonna win, but I don't think we get blown out. I really don't. I
What's
don't
a
think we get
blowout?
blown out.
What's a blowout?
A blowout to me is 2 scores. That's 9+ points.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think we lose by like that 12.5 spread, that which we would call 13. It's just disrespectful. It's disrespectful.
I don't think we're in a situation where it really matters though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
I can't take a consolation win, bro. Like it's either
Yeah,
the
I feel
W or the L.
no. I feel you. I'm not doing no more victory stuff. But this team, like, they had expectations coming into the season. This team did. We only 8 weeks in. I don't think nobody in that locker room is like, it's over. We might as well tank. No one's in that locker room thinking that way. Nobody. Now, if this thing go on a couple more weeks, that's a different conversation. Right now in week 8, South and Trail, I think this team is still trying to find something. They are. Like, we haven't even got to the defense yet because I got a lot to say about that. I think South does. I think Trail does. But offensively, I think they can give us a shot Monday because I've been saying that the last couple weeks, like Jaden is supposed to be a +1 in the run game. Mariota is supposed to be a +1 in the run game with the style of offense we run. Mariota reads that RPO better than Jaden right now at this point in Jaden's career.
Mm-hmm.
It's the little things like he's not too high. He crouches a little bit. This is talking about Mariota. You know what I mean? He just knows how to read that edge defender. You know what I mean? So that's something the Chiefs got to look out for. Like you can't just hone in on 22 Lil Bill and say that's who we're gonna stop because Marcus will pull that thing and be down the sideline for 15. I'm not giving him 20, but he'll be down the sideline for 15 at this point in his career. And I'll take that. Just stay ahead of the chains. That's what I ask of Cliff. Do whatever it is to stay ahead of the chains. Don't let the Chiefs force you to do anything this week, Cliff. I've seen you call good games with Marcus. I've seen it. It hasn't been against the Chiefs, which defense seem like they're getting better each week. Because I've seen like my only, game I've really went back and looked at was the Ravens game because of the dual threat quarterback. And they put a number on Lamar and them. They showed Lamar stuff that Lamar was even questioning him before he got hurt. Like, where are these guys coming from? Where are they dropping to? So, like, they got a great defensive coordinator. It's just about, Cliff, you know what I mean? Out scheming Spagnolia.
Spagnolia is crazy.
Spags. But yeah, man, that's all I can say about the offense, man. Like we're healthy. We're kind of healthy. We getting there, y'all. We're getting there. I understand. The prize possession isn't there. Everybody wanted to see Jaden versus Pat. Everybody did. We're being robbed due to injury once again on this team that we won't see Jaden versus Pat. But I got a little confidence in Marcus Montana, man. I got a lot of confidence in Cliff. Just go out there and do it. Go out there and
Yeah.
do it, man. What's up,
Yeah.
Sal?
No. I'm ready for this defense talk.
Yeah. Trill, you sure you ain't got nothing you want to add, Trill?
He
Except
said
for your
he's got
prayer?
bad connection.
Okay, he got back connection. Okay. But I appreciate the prayer. We all need prayer. But I didn't expect that one today, though, bro. So, all right, Self. Your favorite time, man. Joe Witt.
I'm sick, man. That defense is pathetic. That defense is pathetic. I'm talking bottom of the barrel defense, man.
Mm-hmm.
We can't hold water. Can't cover nobody. And I listen to Joe. I try not to listen to his press conferences anymore because there's nothing he's gonna tell me that's gonna make me believe anything he says. But I listened to it today, and he kind of echoed what DQ said about simplifying stuff on the defense. Who was this?
I don't
Get
know who
him,
that is, but
get
get
him
him
out.
out of here. Get him out of here. Told him go Cowboy. Get him out of here.
Um, I
Oh, were we there at Super Bowl? Were we there at Super Bowl? Because they know they ain't doing nothing this
yeah, I think so. We might have
year.
been.
Okay. Yeah, I'll leave that right.
Also, whoever they play this week will bring them back to reality. Anyway, that's besides the point. He said they're simplifying the defense that might cause the guys to think too much. So I was thinking, Smokey, this is a math analogy, right? And I know a lot of our fan base is really bad at math. It's what I've realized this week, where people can't do math. It's okay. So I'm gonna break it down. What's the first thing you learn, Smoke? 2 plus 2. You learn addition and you learn subtraction, right? And then you build into division and multiplication. And off of that, you go into everything else, right? Long division, long multiplication, square roots, all this other stuff. They're telling me in week 8, we're simplifying stuff. Why weren't we doing 2 plus 2 week 1 and adding on to that later on in the year when the guys has grasped what 2 plus 2 was, man? It seems like they gave them figure out the square root of a gajillion and a half today, but in 8 weeks you realize they can't do that. So now they're sending you home with homework that's addition.
Mm.
What is going on? How much sense does that make? Oh, we're scaling it back. Week 8, halfway through the year. Scaling it back. Oh, I made this comment the other day on Spaces. I'm not gonna say it on here, man. People are watching. My parents gonna watch this. I'm not gonna say it.
Try to clean it up then if it's that bad.
No, I'm saying like it's very derogatory, man. It's like I don't know if our defensive backs can read, man.
Hey, dude, calculus, bro. So
Calculus,
that's a
stat.
great analogy, though, South. That is a great analogy. Like I said it yesterday, Kiss, keep it simple, stupid. Like sometimes that's the best way. And you came in with the analogy of, you start out with addition, subtraction, that
Mm-hmm.
thing leads to multiplication and division. And it took this staff 8 weeks to say, you know what, we literally got to go back to the basics. We have to go back to the basics because apparently what Witt is asking for, what DQ may be asking for, these guys just can't do it, or they just can't comprehend it. Mm. Well, I need Witt to have a parent-teacher conference with certain players on this defense.
Yeah, he need to
I
have a
just had parent-teacher conference a couple weeks ago. Shout out to my kids, love them to death. They're doing great. But I need them to have these conversations like how I heard some of these teachers talking to some of the other parents. And it was hard truths. It was hard truths in those conversations I was overhearing. And I think that's what Witt and DQ need to because I did see the quote that they asked Witt about how does he feel about Bobby and Luvu or something like that. Did he say they planned at a high level or he like what they're doing? Because I need to know what glasses he got on to see that they planned at the same level they did last year, bro.
No, only person he need to have a conference with is Adam Peters.
Need talent?
No,
What do you need?
it needs to be a one-sided conversation from Adam
Big
Peters.
flip,
Yeah. Hey,
big
buddy,
flip.
go pack your office, man. See ya. See you later.
Does he have talented players on the defense?
No, listen. I
No, no, no,
hate.
no, 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 no. I want to know. I want to know. Answer that question first. Answer that question
Does
first.
he have
Are
talented
there ta-
players?
are there talented players on this defense?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll let you expound what you was gonna say.
I watched the Detroit Lions with all backups in the secondary
Yep,
win a game.
yep.
So that injury, the talent, the whatever excuse that I hear in Spaces and just talking to people, oh well, there you guys are hurt. Well, they no, bro. The Lions played 5 backup players in their
They do
secondary.
have Aiden. They do have Aiden though
They
to
have
help them.
Aiden, cool, but their secondary dudes were making plays.
Yeah,
San
they were.
Francisco
They were.
dudes. I brought this up earlier. Earlier in the week, San Francisco out here playing with this dude named Bethune, balling. Like Nick Bosa's out. Fred Warner's out. And I'm thinking to myself, what's going on here? Like the injuries are not an excuse. Everyone in the NFL, you have some talent. You're there. You're in the league. You have some sort of talent. So I think it's coaching because Robert Saleh on 2 weeks ago, they got beat with the deep ball. I forgot who they played, but they got beat primarily on the deep ball in that game. What did he do the very next week? Correct something, no more deep ball. Defense playing lights out. But us, yeah, I mean, Wise is out. Dorrance just got hurt. Okay, cool. Our secondary is intact. Trey Amos is out there. I think he's an A player. Trey Amos. We have most of our guys on defense healthy, and we can't. And we over here giving up 44 to the 37 to the Cowboys because one of them was a pick six.
We
So
gave up 44, man. It's a team.
we gave up. No, that was Marcus. He gave a pick six.
Yeah, I know. But we gave up 44. That thing was
Defense
44,
gave up
22. They
37.
doubled us up. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
defense gave up 37, right? So, and then the week before that, they made the local kid feel like he on top of the world, man. And I don't know, man. I don't have faith in this defense. Like as great as I think Marcus will have a really good game on Monday night. I think he's gonna go in there and have a really good game. But the problem is if we can score 35, I fear they'll score 38.
Mm. Mm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you got.
Yeah, I just like I saw the Cowboys fan comment in the chat right there. He said we got talent, but he said he can't lie. That's the issue or something like that with the defense. Like how does that doesn't make sense to me. Like we got talent, but that's the issue that we got talent. So I don't know. Maybe I was misreading it wrong. But the reason I asked that question about the talent, like, it shows up, bro, that I don't know if guys not doing their job or they can't do their job. There's a little difference. It's a thin line between doing your job, but you can't do your job. You know what I mean? And it may
Give me
be a
an example.
combination of both.
Give me an example.
All right. With the team, like with the defense, like use
Yeah,
an example from that.
yeah.
Um, let me see. Let me see. All right. I don't want to pick on Bobby. Like it's so easy to just say Bobby Wagner because I literally saw him on the CD Lamb touchdown. I
He
actually
was the
like
last
drop
one
him
in
in
the
coverage,
frame.
huh?
He was the last one chasing them.
Yeah, I know, but listen, but like, so I can, so I've asked for like a part of my solution was instead of
Unclean.
cover three defense, try to throw some cover two or cover four or even Tampa type two defense out there. The
You know,
kickback I got was Bobby can't get 10, 15 yards down the field to cover the middle of the field. Where I saw him haul tailing 12 yards down the field before that ball was in the air. Yeah, he was just running with his back to the quarterback, trying to get to that spot, but he didn't have his head on the swivel or nothing for real like that. You know what I mean? Until he turned around, and next thing you know, that he turned around, Jeremy Reeves is jumping the guy that's supposed to be crossing in front of him, and he sees the ball going over his head. He's like, okay, let me go get on my house.
speaking of Jeremy Reeves,
Mhm.
I don't want to see him on defense. Get him off.
He's a special teamer.
Get him off. Get him off of this defense, man. And that's the thing, Smoke. They were praising him. Oh, he makes plays. We got to find some places on defense. No, you don't. He been in the league for 8 years. You're not gonna magically turn it on one offseason and be like, oh yeah, by the way, this guy can play safety. No. Yeah, right.
I like him. Let me say this. Shout
He's,
out to Revo. Shout out to him. Like
put him in
he
the
did he hold on, he did something for them to say, hey, you deserve snaps. I'm not going to knock a guy that's been in the league for 6, 7, almost probably 8 years.
six. How many?
6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 6, 7. So yeah, like I'm not going to knock a guy that went out there in training camp and made the most of his opportunity. He was not saying he was forced into playing time due to injury because he was already playing snaps week 1 and week 2 before the Will Harris injury. He was already getting in there. You know what I mean? It wasn't like how much he playing now, but he was getting in. It was spot duty. Okay, let's put Revo in there for this play. He was coming up, hitting people in the hole, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But it's like as the weeks go on, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. So I don't know, man. I have no answer to how we fix this defense. Like everyone's saying, we need to do a youth movement, put the young guys in. You know what I mean? People are giving suggestions on coverage. Like I have no idea with this defense, bro, because our offense was so good last year. This the same exact defense that trotted out there week in and week out last year, bro.
It
The
should be
same
better.
defense.
It should be
It,
better.
it
So
should be in
I
year
think
two.
I think that's why people like me are like in disbelief of how bad it is, right? Because last year we trotted out BSJ, who last night was getting torched. Nothing changed with him. All right. So any BSJ apologies out here, slide in my DMs. I'll tell you all about it. Or just watch the game from last
Mhm.
night. He's garbage. Forbes tried him out there last year. Michael Davis started a couple games for last year. So addition by subtraction, those dudes are all gone. We got Trey Amos, who's better than all three of those guys. We thought Mikey was going to be good. I saw a stat earlier this week. He's allowing the most catches and the most yards in our secondary. Second
I'm
is
not
Lattimore.
mad at Mikey though. I'm not mad at Mikey, but go ahead.
I expect him to play better, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think that's where the problem is that we thought they were going to be better because those three guys that I just mentioned are not on the team anymore. So you're thinking, all right, these guys should be better, but like it's more the same. Like Lattimore's, I don't know if it's confidence. I don't know if it's
I think his confidence is shot. I think he know he can't do what he used to do, bro. Like Lattimore was a physical corner. He was a physical corner, man. Get up in your face. Like it's crazy when you hear the sound bite. Like I understand he been in fights with, I mean, Mike Evans. He's been in dog competitions with Julio Jones. But when George Pickens out that joint, like, I'm doing everything. He like, what are you doing? He's like, everything. I'm
and
doing
you
what that's basically that.
yeah,
I'm doing what I want. I'm doing what
yeah.
I want to do. You know what I mean?
Said, all right, I'll see. Yeah, you will.
Hey, what's up, bro? We'll drop our Twitter handles in the comments when we get off and stuff like that. I appreciate it though, man. So yeah, we be on the Twitter, we be in the spaces. Shout out to the Wake and Bake. We be in that space daily, man, just talking ball. You know what I mean? Just trying to figure it out, bro. I appreciate you though. I appreciate you. But Marshawn, man, like he just can't do it the way he used to. So I know we don't have like I'm at the point now, like, and I haven't said it until today. I've said it to myself the last 2 weeks, but I say it here today. I can deal with a third year Forbes, having sticky coverage and the ball is perfectly, but like Lattimore, you in year 8, 9, 10, bro. And it's like you were there, but it's like technique is horrible. Like something ain't right. I don't know if he expected something over the top or whatever. But a lot of this
Okay,
stuff, bro.
that's
Yeah,
something
go
I
ahead.
want to talk about too. So
Go ahead.
when you say that, as someone who played corner at some level, it is very hard, right? That play
Mhm.
to George Pickens at the end of the half last week, there's nothing like honestly he could have done. And it was he could have turned around. If you turn around
Yeah, he's
at
losing.
that
Yeah.
time, you're beat. That's a touchdown.
Yep. That's a
Cause
touchdown.
you lose a
Yeah.
step and then you lose track of the receiver. So you go like this, that guy's out of there. But my whole thing is you as Joe Witt, you've seen him like they've been I don't want to say picking on him, but they kind of were like in that first half. They were just doing whatever. As a defensive coordinator, knowing that they have Brandon Aubrey who kicks 88-yard field goals for fun, you're probably going to give up 3, right? So you're thinking, all right, we're probably going to give up 3 here. They're only like 20 yards. Cool. I'm fine. Give up 3. They had what? How
Still
much
kept
time?
it a one-score
40
game
seconds?
if he gave up 3.
Like 40 seconds or something
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
45 seconds. They scored. It was 10 seconds left in the half.
So
35
my whole
seconds
thing
drive.
is put someone over the top and help Marshawn just in case you like think they're gonna do that. And lo and behold, deep shot, Pickens. And I'm thinking like, I was at home, just like, yo, like we just scored. I thought the momentum was swinging, and they just threw a bomb to George Pickens over Lattimore, whose confidence probably already zero, sea level. Why aren't we playing over the top coverage with the safety? Like, I get it if you're gonna allow Tolbert or what's that tight end's name? Fergie
Yeah.
to get open in the middle. Cool, go ahead. Awesome. Double CD, double Pickens.
But I think that's part of the problem too. Like, remember early on, Tucker Craft killed us. Kyle Pitts was dogging us. I'm surprised we did the job we did with Brock Bowers. He was injured, but I'm surprised we did the job we did with him. But
But
you
like,
gotta remember, like, yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
specifically just talking about the end of the half, right? So
Yeah,
like,
yeah, 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 yeah. No, you play two high safeties. You don't let
yeah.
nothing get behind you. You know what I mean? But guess what? We went to a cover three type defense, a cover one type defense. Like, where's the too high in those situations? And then, speaking of that, on that drive, right after that pass to George Pickens that you're talking about, where if Marshawn would have looked back, yes, George Pickens gets an extra step. He's walking into the touchdown. So Marshawn, he makes the tackle, whatever, blah, blah, blah. The next play, Javonte Williams
Oh,
through the three hole. Where's Jeremy Reeves going, bro? Jeremy Reeves shoots out of a rocket,
to the
but he
wrong
shoots to
hole.
like he shoots to the wrong hole. And it's like now you leave this void for a 33-yard game.
And then was that the play that Quan got dragged about 10 yards?
Yes.
Hey, get him out the game. Smoke. Get him out.
Hey, listen,
Get
man.
him out.
Listen.
Hey, man.
It's so many. Oh my God.
Get him off bring him on to the sideline, man.
He say, I think we see JJ and Lattimore rotate outside. I think Jonathan Jones I think he's better in the slot. Yes, the Patriots played him outside, because some due to injury. And then last year, like they just really didn't have the corners outside of Gonzo. But I think Jonathan Jones is better in the slot. And we got Noah that ain't touching the field that the fans liked last year. I don't know why he's not getting no burn this year. I guess is they want to see development from Sanversteel. And we know the slot is the toughest position to play on the defense, man. Like, you got so much field you got to cover. You know what I mean? Like, at least an outside corner can, take a certain leverage and force a receiver, as close as out of bounds as possible. But a slot, you got to be able to, move with these dudes, man. So that's why I say I give Mikey a little pass. But I'm trying to figure out why a Noah hasn't been playing. Like, it's like rotation hasn't been there for me. It hasn't. Like, you literally got guys. That's Jonathan Jones just came back last week coming off an injury, but you haven't even been playing Noah. And Noah was one of the bright spots last year. Sanford was one of the bright spots last year playing outside. But I know you made a trade for Lattimore. I know you drafted Amos in the second. So you want to be able to see what these guys are doing, for the assets you use to get these guys. But it's like I said, we in week 8. Now we going back to addition.
How close do you think they are to benching Marshawn? Or do you even think that that's
this week
like a thing?
I really think, like, if he gets, it could be 3-4 receptions. He gave up, a PI. Like, they got to do something, bro. But I don't think this staff is willing to do it. I don't think they want to have those tough conversations. They'll do it with a Brandon Coleman because he's a year 2 guy. They're not going to these vets and doing it, bro. That's just my opinion.
So you don't think it's a thing? Like, you don't think that that's even a thought in their process?
Nah, not really. No, not really. Like Marshawn, I think he's healthy, but I just
He
don't
is
think.
healthy.
Yeah, he's healthy. I don't think he can just do the things he used to do. So now is Marshawn looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, "What can I do to
Marsh
prolong my career?"
Marshawn needs a pass rush. He needs to
He
go
does.
some. He
That
needs
was
to
the
go some.
identity coming into the season. So I swear, like when they signed the Dedrick Wise, they signed the Ken Laws. You know what I mean? I think their whole identity was the offense is going to score, and we're going to be able to pin our ears back. That's why they signed a 36-year-old Von Miller. It just hasn't went that way. That was going to be the defensive identity. Like it went from like Bemba don't break. We want to create turnovers and stuff like that. But like now, the dam done broke now. We're not generating turnovers on the defensive side of the ball. Did
We're
we sack
bending
Dak
can't
once
break.
last? Did we sack Dak once last week? I can't remember. If we did, it was one, bro.
I think we did. I think it was once. I think
Okay.
the pocket
Like,
collapsed.
like, yeah, like so, man. Like, I don't know what it is, man. It seems like teams are getting the ball out faster when they play us. I can watch Dallas, you know what I mean, against anybody else. And it's like, that got to go through a couple progressions. But with us, it's like, okay, there you go, boom. Like, ready, there you go. But it's like, dog, like, why is it so easy against us? I have no idea, man. So with this defense stuff, I'm gonna wrap it up here with the defense, bro. I like that they're trying different things. Like Sunday against Dallas, they tried different schemes. They literally tried different schemes. I like the fact Witt said today we will see a lot more McGee. We will see some Kane. Like that's what the fans been asking for. But I ain't hear him talk about Quan. I ain't hear him talk about Revo. I ain't hear him talk about Marshawn. What is his plan for defensive end? What is Witt's plan for defensive end? We're down our best pass
Okay.
rusher endurance.
So somebody asked if we're gonna be sending more blitzes, and Joe Witt's response was, "Well, we're already the third highest blitzing team in the
See,
league."
there you go. There you go with his analytics. This is, but like, what? I ain't got time for it. Like, there you go with his numbers, man. Like, just go out there and do it. Because at
I
the
know.
end of the day, we all saw a stat that we have yet to set seven in a game, and we ain't going into 8 weeks. 5 and 6, yeah. If you the sixth defender going up against five linemen, you more than likely gonna be that free cornerback that's coming
Yeah,
in or something.
you're getting
Like,
a
you
free
know what
run.
I mean? Yeah, like, but the ball coming out quick. Like teams see us aligned and they like, okay, we know where the hot read at.
That's
That's the
dis.
caliber of quarterback. That's the caliber of quarterback that we're facing this year, though. Like
Nah, but
they
it's
know.
pathetic. It's pathetic because Dak, he came out in his post game presser and said, basically in so many words, we knew what they were going to do.
Mm. Yeah, that's what Dak said. I went up against the
We
defense
knew
for
what
three
they
to
were going
four
to do.
years. I felt
Yeah,
very comfortable. I felt very confident. And yeah, like it is what it is. And that's sad, bro, that you haven't even switched up. Like, so
not
that's telling me this is a DQ defense. It ain't a Joe Witt identity defense. If Dak is saying, you know what, I felt very comfortable, very confident coming into this game. I went up against it for 3 to 4 years, and he came out there and saw the same stuff he was saying in practice and training camps, bro. Previous 3 to 4 years.
I hear that argument, but my whole thing is if you're a defensive coordinator, you need to have your fingerprints on that
Mm,
because if that's so, what good are you?
yes. Mm,
That's my question. So like if I'm running my predecessor's defense, what good am I? You don't need me. He could do it, right? So there's
mm,
no fingerprints on this finger. I don't know. The fingerprints of this defense is bad,
yeah.
and That's what that's what that is.
So we've been talking this Joe Witt defense for about the last, like really like the last 30 minutes, bro. Like I didn't even know it was gonna take this long. But like South, you got anything else you want to say before we move
No, we need to just outscore them
on,
to
man?
win. That's
Okay.
it. That's all I
Yeah.
got.
Hey, I wish Trail was here to say a prayer for that defense. That's who needed the prayer.
They need
That
more than
defense.
that.
You know
They
what I
need-
mean? So yeah, y'all like, hey, listen, y'all. Hey, if y'all got some suggestions, throw them in the comments. I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna think about them, and hopefully it can pass up the chain somewhere. I have no inside plug, but I think we all try to figure it out. And right now, I can blame it on a talent. I can blame it on scheme. These guys just got to do better, man. That's all it is. That's all it is. Just do better, bro. Like
yeah.
you know your job, do your job. I coach defense at the little league level, and I said so many times, just do your job. I will help the offense out, install plays, and stuff like that. And when I'm helping the offense install plays at the little league level, I'm letting these kids know that, hey, this defender has a job to do. So if they're being coached right, this is how I'm countering that job. Everybody got a job to do.
You see what
Offense, defense, and special teams, bro.
you see what Troll just said?
Yeah, I saw that,
Man.
bro. Yeah. Mm. All right, so that's enough, man, of the defense, man. Getting
We're
to
getting
my
back
favorite part.
the
Getting to
numbers.
my favorite part. Yeah, the numbers of this last week. I did pretty good, bro. I think I did the best. I didn't count up the X's, but we're gonna count them up as we go on. So, hey, listen, we are not betting advisors. This is the point of the part of the show where we basically just go over the lines. You know, what I mean, what the books are telling us of rushing, passing, rushing, receiving, and stuff like that. Once again, the books I looked on FanDuel and DraftKings, they didn't have not one of our receivers. I don't know why they don't put Zach Ertz. At least you can at least give me Zach Ertz, bro, in the
No,
betting line for the
no,
receiver.
because if your two other guys plays, his production seemingly logically would go down. So
Okay, I feel
you
you.
know what I'm saying?
All right, so last week, let's just review results. We were a 1.5 point underdog. If you took the Cowboys, and you cashed out in that. Um, Over 54.5. We all chose the over on that. It was more than 54.5 points. It was actually 66. All right, we're passing. Dak Prescott. His line was two. Hold on now. His line was 270. South said over. Trail said over. I said under. He ended with 264. I smashed that. All right.
Wow.
Jaden's his over under was 240. South
Yeah.
said over. Trail said over. I said under. His stat line was 156 due to injury. When we get to rushing, Javonte Williams, South under, Trail under. I said over. The line was 69.5. He had 116.
God.
Dak Prescott, 6.5. He had 7 rushing yards. We all said over. So we all got that one right. Lil Bill, we all said over. We all got that one wrong. His line was 68.5. He only had 33. Jaden, over South, under Trail, over Smoke, 45.5. He had 35. So Trail was the one to get that one. Jake Ferguson, receiving, 40.5. Over. He ended with 29. We got that one wrong. Javonte Williams, 14.5. Under. He had 2. So I'm the only one that got that one right. CD Lamb, over, push, over. Me and South got that one right. His line was 72.5. He ended with 110. George Pickens, 61.5. Under. Trail, the only one got that one right. He ended with 82. Score predictions, we got the over part right, but we didn't get the scores right. And I'm not even going to read off these scores because,
Uh,
all right. So for this week, once again, we don't have any of the Commanders wide receivers as of like about 10, 15 minutes before we came on air. I was looking at it. They still wasn't there. They may be there now, but we're 12.5 point dogs. 12.5. They got the Chiefs beating us by at least 13 points. The score total is 47.5. If you like the Commanders that much and you just want to bet the money line, this is the week to do it. Plus 550. If you like the Chiefs, this is a game you're gonna stay away from on the money line. Minus 800. Unless you got it like that. You're gonna put 1,000 out there to win what? What's that math, so?
what? What's
800. If I put $1,000 on minus 800,
200?
oh, I'm only winning 200. Okay, or something like that. Okay, all right. So here we go. We don't have trails yet. Maybe as we're going along, he could type them in our back end chat and I update it. But South, Pat Mahomes, 277.5, over or under?
Over.
I'm going under. That's a huge number, bro.
It don't matter.
Marcus, 201.5. Over or under?
201?
Yeah, 201.5.
Over.
Over. I'm going over as well. Come on, Marcus. You got it. All right. Rushing. Pacheco, 49.5. Over under. So I want you to think they got Pacheco. Well, like even then, like when it came to rushing, they didn't even have Hunt
Hunt's
or
out.
their rookie.
I think
Okay, well they didn't even have Brashad Smith listed in the rushing. So over under Pacheco 49.5.
I'm gonna say under.
Okay, so Trail said under for Pacheco. You said under. I think I'm going over. This dude runs like he running through a daggone wall. Pat Mahomes has a rushing line, 24.5. Over, under.
Under.
Going under. That's 2 rushes for Pat. I'm going over. I'm going over. I didn't see trails yet. All right, okay. So Lil Bill, his number going down and down, bro. 46.5. He said over for Pat. Okay. Lil Bill, 46.5.
He'll hit that this week. Over.
Okay, over. I'm going over too. And then when I see trails pop up. What about Marcus? He said over for Bill. Okay. Marcus, 27.5 rushing.
Over.
Over. Over. And I think Trail may say over, but when I see it on the screen, I'll update it. Receiving, it's only 3 receivers that these books had. Rasheed Rice, 68.5. Over, under, receiving.
Over.
Yep. He said under for Marcus. Okay. All right. Kelsey, 42.5.
Over.
I'm going under. And I know I'm gonna see trails when I look at the screen. And then the last receiver. Okay, so he said over for Rasheed. Okay. And then for South Worthy, Xavier Worthy, 40.5. These some
Over.
low numbers, bro.
Over.
Over for me too. He said under for Travis. He right there with me. And I'm gonna just wait for his Worthy one. Worthy Trail, 40.5. Over or under. I'm gonna wait for that before we give our score predictions.
He said big over.
All right, big over. He said big over for Worthy. All right. Trail, drop your score prediction in the chat in the back end. They place it on the screen. South, Before we close out, man, we always give our score predictions. Let me see. I started writing this stuff down week 5. 0-1. No. That's 1-0. 1-1. You 1-2, South. He got 27. Trail has 27. 17. Talk to me, South.
I'm gonna say 34-24 Chiefs.
34-24. This is sad, bro. But guess what? I'm going against the grain. I told y'all throughout
Here
this
you
show.
go.
I
Here you
told
go.
y'all throughout this show. Hey, listen. I told y'all throughout this show, the closer I get to this game, the more
Here you go.
confidence I feel.
Here you go.
I got the good guys, South. I got the good guys.
That's good for you.
27-22. That's the game right there. 27 good guys. 22 them Chiefs. How
So
about
you
it?
don't even have the over on the points.
Yeah, it is. It's 47.5.
So what did you say? Oh, got you.
Yeah. 27-22. I'm leaving this fan base with hope. I'm not going to have Unc in here being the only one that says we're going to shock the world. And ain't no shocking the world when we
Sneaky.
already had the expectations to be
Smoke.
competing
You
with
talking to
teams like
Unc?
this.
You talking to
Yeah,
Unc? He fell
yeah,
asleep during our
yeah, I
pick.
know. I fell asleep. But he going to hear this. He going to hear this. I'm right there with you, Unc. It ain't no shock the world, though. This is when we make a statement. This is when the turnaround starts. Because I told y'all, so every time we leave this show and we about to sign off, don't look back. We're not going that way. We'll catch y'all next Friday. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank
Oh
this
boy.
show, so appreciate y'all, man. Have a good one, y'all.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
What is a commander? More than a word, more than a title. It's an identity, something that transcends time and place. A commander is not born. They are built, shaped by adversity, etched with scars.
Can't get them when you first huddle up, and you got to earn them